The gentleman from Oregon is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you. Let's talk about what's not in the Ryan budget. The Federal Highway Trust Fund, which funds all highway, road, bridge, and transit projects in the United States of America, will be exhausted sometime this summer. A number of states are already delaying or canceling major projects, and there'll be a flood of states doing that after the trust fund goes belly up. For next year, under the Ryan budget, there will be zero federal investment in roads, bridges, highways, and transit, despite the deteriorated state of our infrastructure, for somewhere between 9 and 11 months until we pay our past bills, and then there'll be a little trickle. Meanwhile, bridges will be falling down, people will be driving through potholes, delayed in congestion. We'll lose over 1 million construction, manufacturing, engineering jobs, and will have an impact on hundreds of thousands, millions of other jobs across the United States of America, not even to begin to talk about our lack of competitiveness with the rest of the world. Now, the Ryan budget does address this in a rather novel way. So the trust fund's going broke. Probably what we've done the last couple of times we got to that point, we said, hey, transportation's so important, we transferred some general fund money over. The Ryan budget says you cannot transfer general fund money over to transportation. It must go broke. Well, the other thing would be a new source of revenues or user fees. You know, the federal gas tax is 18.4 cents a gallon, and that was from 1993. Same tax in 1993, a gallon was $1.11. Last weekend I paid $3.71. Federal tax is still 18.4 cents. Where's that money going? It's going to ExxonMobil, it's going to Wall Street speculators, but it sure as heck isn't going to rebuilding our crumbling infrastructure and putting millions of Americans back to work. And under the Ryan budget, we're going to devolve the federal transportation. What does that mean? It means we're going to have a 50-state and territory federal transportation policy. You know, we actually tried that once. This is 1956. Brand new Kansas Turnpike. Oh,
Ms. expired.
Yield the gentleman one additional minute.
Oklahoma promised they'd build one too. Well, they didn't have the money. They said, sorry guys, can't build it. This is Amos Schweitzer's farm field. For 3 years, people crashed through the barrier at the end here and went into his field until Dwight David Eisenhower, a Republican, passed the National Highway Transportation Bill with a trust fund. That would be undone by Paul Ryan. He says states can opt out. They don't even have to collect the 18.4 cents federal tax. They can do whatever they want with that money. You know, counties are actually ripping up paved roads and turning them back to gravel because they can't afford them. 140,000 bridges need repair or replacement. 40% of the national highway system has pavement that has totally failed. $70 billion backlog on our transit systems. These are millions of jobs foregone, productivity foregone. And if you're so darn proud that I heard on that side, why aren't you proud of the future of America, putting people back to work and competing with the rest of the world with a world-class 21st century transportation system? You're going to kill it.
The gentleman's time has expired. The gentleman from Massachusetts reserves. The gentleman from Georgia.